What's up? What it do to all my people tuned in? The day ones, the new folks, the folks who just slid through by accident. Everybody. But before we get into anything, first bill of business, y'all. Hit that like, subscribe, and share button. Don't play with it. Support is free. Welcome back to P Hood Talks, where the streets got something to say. It's been a little minute, y'all. And I mean a real little minute. But y'all know how it be. Life be life and bills be billing. And the whole world just been out here showing her whole entire ad.
So let me slow it down and introduce myself the right way.
I'm Tony, aka Mr. Properly Hood, not a celebrity, not an expert on TV, not somebody with a whole team behind him. Just a regular dude who has some time, a mic, and a whole lot on his mind. A father, a grandfather, a digital marketing student over at Full Sail University, trying to juggle life, bills, responsibilities, and dreams, all at the same time. I'm somebody who's lived enough life to know when the world is shifting and when the hood feels it first. And somehow, this little show, this space right here, turned into a place where we break things down in a way that actually makes sense. A place where we talk about the stuff folks feel every day, but nobody in the big rooms want to say out loud. So if you've been rocking with me since season 1, I appreciate you. And if you're new here, welcome to the conversation. Last season was restaurant etiquette. We kept it classy, kept it clean, kept it grown. But this season right here, y'all, we stepping into the economic war room where things get real, where the numbers hit different, and where the truth ain't dressed up. It's raw, it's direct, and it's coming from the people who get hit the hardest. Because let's be honest, half the shit happening in the world right now, it don't come with no fucking instructions. Nobody's explaining why groceries feel like a luxury item or why filling up your fucking tank feels like you signing a contract. Nobody's breaking down why your paycheck and your bills are in a toxic relationship. But listen, it feels good to be back on the mic. But man, come here. Let's slide across the globe real quick. Roll with me. Before we talk about what's happening on your block, we gotta understand what's happening everywhere else. The moves being made, the money being shifted, the pressure being applied. Because once you see the whole picture, once you see how these global decisions trickle down to your kitchen table, you'll understand exactly why your gas tank, your grocery bill, and your paycheck been beefing with you as if they've got unresolved childhood trauma. And trust me, we gon' talk about it.
P Hood Talks, the talk of the hood.
Meanwhile, in the last 48 hours, the world been moving like it's trying to go viral or some shit. CNN reporting new tensions overseas, markets reacting, and global leaders making statements that got everybody on the fucking edge. But we're gonna get into all of that. But let me set the stage first for y'all real quick. Every time I turn around, something else is breaking. Rising, falling, you got shit exploding, trending, collapsing, like the universe was running a prank show or the Matrix was unraveling or some shit and forgot to tell me I was the main character. It feels like we get hit with a new plot twist every day. But the gag is, nobody fucking asked for it. So yeah, I had to step back, breathe, regroup, and watch the madness from the sidelines for a second. And again, we definitely gonna speak on that. Scrolling down social media from my couch every day, y'all, was a different experience. I'm sitting there like, ain't no way y'all out here doing all of this and egg $7. And these gas prices got me driving like I'm in a hostage negotiation. Like, is you cool, homie? Let's chill out and take this slow. And speaking of moving, LSU sports been doing their thing. Baseball out here sweeping South Carolina. Pitching finally finding its groove again. And if you're into football, LSU just picked up a 5-star tight end for the 2027 class. Big moves for the Tigers. So while the world out here stressing us out, at least the home team giving us something to smile about, know what I'm saying? But listen, I used to look at a lot of these global wars or economic wars like they were just headlines, just politics as usual. But while I was gone, I started looking at stuff through a different lens, and I realized the standoff between the U.S. and Iran It's messy. But it ain't just a military situation. It's an economic one. And the front line ain't across the ocean. It's at the X sign on the corner. It's in the checkout line at the grocery store, y'all. And at that moment, right before you swipe your card with your whole soul clenched, praying it don't decline with attitude like, no, ma'am, that's okay. Get somebody else to do it. Because who trying to be that person in line, holding the line up, embarrassed because your card didn't decline? Closer to home, Baton Rouge got some everyday updates. Weather been beautiful, clear skies, good sunlight. One of those days where the city actually feels calm for a second. And over in Livingston Parish, folks getting ready for a vigil and memorial service for a beloved crossing guard that the community been honoring. A lot of love been being shown out there. Sometimes the local stories hit different, y'all. They remind you real people still holding the city together. Further in today's news, markets reacting to new global statements, oil prices creeping up, and folks everywhere feeling the squeeze, y'all. So yeah, welcome to the Economic War Room.
P-Hood Talks, the talk of the hood.
Let's start with the thing that hits your bank account before you even get to work. I'd say Apple, because we all know how they do. They the reason why most of us lock our cards. But nah, I'm kidding, y'all. It's the damn gas tanks. It's always the gas. Right now, the average gas price in the U.S. is $4.39 a gallon. A 33-cent jump in 7 days. 33 cents, y'all. Sounds small, but believe me, the shit adds up. Gas went up like it got a fucking promotion and didn't tell nobody. But listen, to understand why it's climbing like that, you gotta understand the Strait of Hormuz. What it is a tiny, narrow stretch of water between Iran and Oman, only about 21 miles wide at its narrowest point. That's smaller than some of y'all's attention span on a Monday morning. But don't let the size fool you. This little strip of water is one of the most important shipping lanes on Earth. It's basically the I-10 of the global oil traffic. If I-10 carried trillions of dollars worth energy every year, and what it does is control the flow of 20% of the world's petroleum. 20%. That's not a fun fact. That's a chokehold. To put it in perspective, about 1/5 of all global oil passes through that one spot. That includes oil from Saudi Arabia, Iraq, Kuwait, the UAE, and Qatar. Some of the biggest producers on the planet. On average, 17 to 18 million barrels per day move through the lane. So imagine if one Chick-fil-A controlled all the chicken sandwiches in America, and then imagine if they decided to close early. Ain't that some shit? The whole country will be in shambles, like folks will be outside on their knees crying like ain't no way. That's the Strait of Hormuz. It's the Chick-fil-A of the global oil. If anything slows down, storms, conflicts, rerouting, insurance spikes, shipping delays, the whole world feels it. And why? Why it hits your wallet? When tankers can't move freely, shipping companies reroute insurance premiums, jump, delivery time slow, supplies get tight, markets panic, and prices rise. And oil traders react to fear just as much as reality. Sometimes the price jumps before anything even happens, just off the possibility of a disruption happening. That's why your gas tank be acting like you got an attitude. It's not just the pump, it's the whole global supply chain having a mood swing, literally. And here's the kicker. Even though the USA produces a lot of oil, we're still tied in global prices. Oil is traded on a global market. So if the world prices go up, guess what? Our prices go up. Doesn't matter if the oil comes from Texas, Louisiana, or halfway across the world. The prices are linked. So when the Strait of Hormuz sneezes, your gas tank catches a cold. All right, y'all. Quick Baton Rouge update for today. May 4th, 2026. Let's tap in real quick. First off, the weather out here been showing out per usual. As of this morning, Baton Rouge sitting at 75 degrees, clear skies, low humidity, and a light breeze. One of those days where the city actually feels calm for a second. Over in the community, Brett just narrowed down the search for the new Baton Rouge Park superintendent. They down to 3 finalists now. That's a big deal because whoever gets the seat is shaping the future for our parks, recs, and green spaces. Early voting numbers also rolling in, y'all. Reports say a solid wave of voters already hit the polls on day one, which means folks are paying attention to the election cycle. Sports check-in. LSU baseball and softball both making noise this week, with analysts saying the baseball squad might finally be finding its rhythm again. Sounds good to me. And in Livingston Parish, the community is still showing love and support after the loss of a longtime crossing guard, a reminder that even a busy news cycle, real people and real stories still matter. So yeah, that's your Baton Rouge rundown for the day. Clear skies, active voters, big decisions in the parks and environments, and the community still holding each other down. Stay tapped in, stay informed, and stay safe. Now, here's the part that changed my whole viewpoint. Most people see the gas prices and stop there. But there's a silent crisis hitting the dinner table that nobody is talking about. And that's the fertilizer shortage, y'all. Now, what it is a massive disruption to the global supply of chemicals used to grow crops. And when I say chemicals, I'm talking about the big 3, nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium. The NPK you see on every fertilizer bag if you are a farmer or you purchase fertilizer. These aren't optional. Modern farming literally depends on them. Without these nutrients, the soil can't produce the yields we're used to. Now, here's where it gets real. Producing nitrogen fertilizer requires natural gas, and a lot of it. Natural gas is the main ingredient and the main energy source for making ammonia, which is the foundation of most fertilizers. So when natural gas prices spike or supply gets disrupted, fertilizer production gets hit instantly. And regions like Iran, Qatar, and other Middle Eastern countries are major players in the natural gas market. When tensions rise, shipping slows, or energy markets get shaky, fertilizer production takes a direct hit. It's like knocking over the first domino in a long chain. What it does is make modern farming way more expensive. Without fertilizer, the ground produces less. That's food grown equals more money spent, simple math, but a painful outcome. But let's break that down even more. About half of the world's food production relies on synthetic fertilizer. Without it, global crops yield could drop by 30 to 50% depending on the crop. Countries like the US, Brazil, and India are some of the biggest fertilizer consumers, and they all feel the squeeze when supply tightens. Farmers aren't just paying a little more. Fertilizer prices have jumped dramatically in recent years due to energy costs, shipping delays, and global instability. And when farmers pay more, they pass the cost down the line. That means the price of wheat, corn, soybeans, all the basics starts creeping up. And when those go up, everything made from those goes up too. Bread, cereal, pasta, snacks, animal feed. The whole grocery store starts acting brand new. So when you walk into the store for 2 items and walk out with a receipt that looks like a medical bill, it's not your imagination, believe me. It's the fertilizer shortage working its way from the farm to your fridge. This is why experts warn that billions of meals a week are at risk globally. Not because the world forgot how to farm, but because the supply chain behind farming is under pressure. And when the foundation shakes, everything built on top of it starts wobbling. So yeah, the silent crisis is real, and it's sitting right there on your dinner table. All right, y'all, so here's what CNN talking about right now, straight from today's headlines. First off, the Strait of Hormuz still hot. Iran claiming they stopped U.S. ships from entering the strait, while at the same time, the U.S. military saying they're about to start guiding vessels through. Not escorting, just guiding, according to officials, but either way, almost no ship traffic is moving out there right now. Gas prices, man, they still climbing. CNN says the national average just hit $4.46, up to 35 cents in a week. That's why your tank been looking at you like it's charging rent. Overseas, CNN reporting Iran's economy hurting bad, y'all. Folks saying food and medicine getting out of reach as prices rise and jobs disappear. In security news, Hezbollah rolling out new fiber optic drones that experts say are accurate, hard to detect, and even harder to stop. That's raising eyebrows across the region. And back home, Spirit Airlines officially shut down, y'all. Yes, the cheapest flight we knew of. No hot boy summer or hot girl summer this summer, because flights canceled, passengers stranded, crews are emotional. CNN calling it the first major U.S. airline in 25 years to go out of business. RIP, Spirit. Plus, health officials confirming a suspected Hantavirus virus outbreak on a cruise ship. Like, what? 3 dead, more sick, and ship anchored off Cape Verde. While WHO investigates. That's the real-time rundown. Global tension up, gas up, airlines down, and the whole world still moving wild. Stay locked in.
We interrupt your program for a very important news break.
All right, real quick. Louisiana got amendments on the ballot. So here's the street level breakdown. If it sound messy or rushed, it's cool to vote no and make them redo it. Because Amendment 1 is state jobs. So lawmakers want more control over who's protected. No, no, and no. Keep them out of state jobs, please and thank you. Amendment 2 over in St. George schools would split the school system. No keeps the parish together. Nuh-uh. This ain't no segregated type thing. I don't know what y'all pushing for or what y'all trying to do, but baby, we are a collective, a whole, so we're gonna work as a whole, okay? And Amendment 3, y'all, teacher raises. Now, I don't know how I feel about this one. Teachers deserve a raise, but in a sense for what they're trying to pull from to give them this raise. It's a no, y'all, because this raises pay for teachers by cutting long-term school funds. That means no books, no technology. The curriculum these kids need, they will not get. No, keeps the savings in place. Amendment 4, business inventory tax. Could cut taxes for businesses. No protects money for schools and local services. Let's keep it that way. And your last amendment is judge retirement age. Raises the judge age from 70 to 75? Shit, no. Vote no, y'all. I ain't telling you what to do, but listen, no keeps the current limit. Like, who the fuck wants to work till 75? No one. Who wants to work till 70? It used to be 60 to 65. They're pushing it like somebody want to work their whole entire fucking life. No, absolutely not. But y'all, that's it. Louisiana stayed throwing amendments like confetti, but the Constitution ain't a junk drawer. If it don't feel right, vote no and keep it from getting locked in. Read your ballot and protect your community.
P-Hood Talks, the talk of the hood.
So what we doing next? Today's the day. It's shipping lanes, insurance costs, global supply chains, and markets reacting off vibes alone. A single statement from a foreign minister can make oil prices jump before the ink even dries. A stalled negotiation can spook traders. A hopeful signal can calm things down for a day. It's all connected, and it all hits us first at the pump, at the store, and in the cost of just trying to fucking live. All right, y'all, that's where we're going to leave it for today. The world moving fast, the prices moving faster, and we are just trying to keep up without losing our minds, our money, and our homes. But you tapped in, you listening, and that already pushed you ahead of the curve. I'm Tony, this is P-Hood Talks, the war room for the everyday folks. Stay sharp, stay aware, stay ready.
P-Hood Talks, the talk of the hood.